The following is a presentation of the University of Evansville Military History Project.
1962, when the Cuban crisis happened, with John F. Kennedy was the president, and what happened then was a level of military preparation. As a result of that, I was involved. I was a student here at the time, and in the military. I was a Air Force Reserve, and they called up all of the Air Force Reserve and the National Guard in a variety of places all over the United States, and as a result, I was playing two roles in this play, and Shakespeare's The Comedy of Errors. This piece of paper that was put in the program here on campus said, "Cast change as a result of the Cuban crisis. John David Lutz," which is me, was activated in the United States Air Force, and his roles will be played by Sam Smiley, who was the director of the play at the time. And so I was called to active duty and went to only as far away as Columbus, Indiana, where at the McCollar Air Force Base, where I resided for a month under the threat that our whole base would be shipped to somewhere in Florida as to be ready to serve in whatever capacity the president and the Air Force and the rest of the military were going to respond to this crisis that we were all in. So obviously for me it was a unique experience and kind of scary at the time, but it turned out that our threat to respond had the Cubans remove the missiles, and I got to come back to Evansville College to be around and to go on. I didn't get to do the play, though. I missed the play as a result. So, but I was ready at the time when they called me. I was ready to serve and do whatever was necessary. So, but in 1970, as a result of Vietnam, we had two individuals who came back and were involved in a production that I directed as a member of the faculty at that time, a production of a play called The Imaginary Invalid. And one of the gentlemen that had served in Vietnam was the lead actor in that. He played the invalid. And it was interesting to have a person that was a few years older than everyone else. And he was a really good actor even before he went to Vietnam, but returning to the University of Evansville and being in this particular production. But also there was a guy that was also had served in Vietnam and actually been a medic in battle, where he attended to wounded soldiers with shells all around him and everything. I mean, he was real heavy combat. He was our stage manager, and what's interesting about the play is that it was one of the first productions that actually brought national prominence to our department. It was part of what's called the American College Theater Festival. But we'd had a great advantage of these more mature students coming back. We went to Athens, Ohio, where Ohio University is, performed the play there, and I can still remember there was a little question and answer period after the production was performed where lots of people in the audience said, "Who are you guys? Where did you come from?" That kind of thing.